Hi, I'm Dana, and I will be explaining the biogeochemical carbon cycle. First, what is the carbon biogeochemical cycle? Well, the carbon biogeochemical cycle is the cycle by which carbon is exchanged among the biosphere, pedosphere, geosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere of the Earth. The carbon cycle it compromises a sequence of events that are key to make Earth capable of sustaining life. It describes how the movement of carbon, how it's recycled and reused throughout the different biospheres of the Earth. The carbon cycle was discovered by Joseph Priestley, Antoine Lavoisier, and it was popularized by Humphrey Davy. Well, to understand how it works, we have to know what carbon is. Carbon is one of the most important elements on Earth. All living things are made of carbon. You are made of carbon, I am made of carbon, everybody's made of carbon. Also, most of the fuels that we use are made of carbon, and that includes the food that we eat. Gases are also made of carbon, like carbon dioxide, and all of the carbon plays a really important role by regulating the climate. Living beings produce carbon when this production is constant and makes the carbon turn to other things. And all of this is called the carbon cycle. In the carbon cycle, there are different exchanges, and these exchanges are made in the atmosphere, terrestrial vegetation, soil, and organic matter, and it's also made in oceans and fossil fuels. These exchanges are not in a natural balance at all, thanks to us humans making things with carbon, like gas and oil. These things that we do makes carbon dioxide accumulate in the atmosphere, and that contributes to the greenhouse effect. Vegetation takes carbon dioxide and pushes it out through photosynthesis, but the amount of carbon dioxide is too much for the plants to use it, so whatever's left of the carbon dioxide, it goes straight to the atmosphere and it accumulates there, again contributing to the greenhouse effect. It is used by plants, which makes new plant tissue, which then naturally dies and turns into plant litter, which goes into the soil, and that soil has carbon in it, so it accumulates in the soil carbon pools. Important, you may ask. It's important because carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas that goes up to the atmosphere, and it's retained there between the earth and the atmosphere, causing different other gases to retain between the earth and the atmosphere, and this causes temperature increases, which makes the earth hotter. All of this creates an infinite loop of carbon increases, like in amount, and also it increases the temperature. And if the carbon goes increasing, and if it increases, then the temperature increases, and if the temperature increases, the carbon increases. That's why it's important to understand fully well the concept of carbon, because if we don't understand the concept of carbon, then we can't explain the carbon cycle. And since different gases are getting retained between the atmosphere and the earth, then this causes global warming. So we need to figure out a way to, to stop making so much oil and fuel, and to stop using factories as much, because if we don't do that, then the temperature will get hotter and hotter, and it will be difficult for us to live in Earth and also other living beings. Thank you.